Yo, what's going on, guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm showing you guys how to complete the Beyond Level 40, all of the challenges right now in NBA 2K22 My Team. They did release the final step for the final pack for the Beyond Level 40 that you guys can go ahead and earn, either Galaxy DeMarcus Cousins, Richard Hamilton, Kyle Lowry, Danilo Gallinari, or Jeremy Grant. I know a lot of people have been asking, when are they going to drop the final step? When is the last step coming out? Just want to make an updated video telling you guys the step is out, and I'm going over all the steps in one video and telling you guys how to complete them as fast as possible. So like I was saying, guys, they did finally release the last step for the Beyond Level 40, but we're going to talk about that later in the video. Let's first start off at the start with the Beyond Level 40 step number 1. And as you guys can see, it's super easy. The first one is just make 5 3-pointers with Ray Allen over multiple triple threat online or triple threat offline games. Pretty simple. You can do that in triple threat offline with your level 40 Ray Allen. You should be able to make 5 threes in the offline mode. Then all you have to do is get 13 assists with the level 40 Ray Allen in a game. I'll show you guys what game mode to do that in a second. And then the last challenge is going to be score 54 points with level 40 Ray Allen in a game. Now, to do both of those challenges, or at least to do one of those challenges, what you guys can do is come over to the spotlights, scroll all the way down to the Ray Allen challenge. Now, I don't have Ray Allen right now, so you guys won't be able to see what you're supposed to do. But in this challenge game, it's going to be on a super low difficulty. And if you guys haven't completed this already, you're going to get your Hall of Fame badge pack. So I recommend, if you haven't done this, definitely do this. But this also is not a bad challenge to do it in. If you guys want to do it in a different challenge, 13 assists, what you guys can do is just go into a triple threat game that goes up to 60 points. Come over to your skills challenge and then find one of the 1960s, 70s, like for example, this NBA 75 challenge. And as you guys can see, it's on pro and it's up to 60 points in triple threat. And you can easily get 13 assists with Ray Allen. And if you want the points as well, you can do either the points, 54 points, or do the 13 assists in one of these triple threat games. And you do get a free pack, which is obviously nice. That's very easy for step number 1. For step number 2, 10 threes with Ray Allen in a game. Basically the same thing. You can just do it in that triple threat challenge up to 60 points. Win a game using $13. Probably just one. I'll show you. Actually, I know which one to do for that. I'll show you guys the challenge in a second. And then play 3 multiplayer games. The easiest online mode, in my opinion, is triple threat online. It also is just play 3 multiplayer games. You guys can just hop into triple threat online, maybe grind for Kobe Bryant a little bit if he's still on the boards, and then, it's triple threat online. If you lose the game, you lose the game. It's only play. You don't have to win. So triple threat online is probably the easiest online mode to win or to play. The challenge you guys want to do to win a game with $13 is you guys want to go skills challenge, and you want to scroll all the way down to power thin, and you want to complete this power thin challenge. All you guys have to do is score 24 points with any player. It's on pro difficulty, and you want to use a team of $13. Now, Ray Allen is a buck, so what you guys can do is have him for the 24 points with any player. Now, yes, you have to score 24 points with any player, so someone could say it's a little bit difficult, but it is on pro difficulty. You do have the entire game to do it, but it has to be with one player, and it's faster than just sitting in a domination game, because if you go sit in a domination game, you have to play the full game out. But if you do that power thin challenge, literally all you got to do is score 24 points with Ray Allen and obviously have the $13 on your squad. Step number 3, first one is to be 5 steals with shooting guards over multiple game. Now this one is a little bit difficult. Steals are probably the hardest thing to get in the game. I do have a video on how to get steals with any cards, so I'll leave that video link in my description down below, that you guys can go watch the video. You guys can watch that video after you guys finish watching this one. I show you guys how to get steals as fast as possible and as easy as possible in that video. Next challenge is me score 20 points with rewards Ray Allen over multiplayer games. Once again, pretty simple. You can either do that in clutch time, unlimited, limited if you want to. Actually, I think limited is done. If you guys want to do an unlimited, clutch time, or TTO, like I said, I'd probably recommend doing triple threat online. If you guys are good enough, you can score 20 points in your first game of triple threat online, and you can knock that game out in one triple threat online game. Next challenge is gonna be win 3 challenge games. This one's pretty easy. What I would do with this one is try to do the steals in these challenge games. Maybe try to do some other stuff you need to do in these challenge games. But if you want to win the 3 fastest ones, like I said, it's either going to be a triple threat online one up to 60 points, because that's pretty fast to go through. You can just use 3 players, your 3 best players on pro difficulty, it's triple threat up to 60 points. So if you want to do this as fast as possible and you don't really care about, grinding people's XP or something like that, what you guys can do is just go into this triple threat off, or go into this 1980s, 1990s challenge. This challenge is super easy. It's on pro difficulty and it's up to 60 points. You just gotta win this 3 times over. Pretty easy. Gonna take a little bit of time, like I said, or you could do that power thin challenge, and all you guys got to do is score 24 points first without any player, and the challenge will be done. Personally, I would do this challenge, but I know the triple threat offline one is going to be a lot easier. Now talking about step number 4, the first one is going to be make 12 threes with rewards right out in the game. Like I said, you guys can do that in that 60-point triple threat challenge. Next one is going to be another win a game using 13 bucks. Next one is pretty much the same thing as we talked about last time. Win 5 multiplayer games. Like I said, the easiest game mode to win, in my opinion, for the online modes is going to be triple threat online, and then score 50 points with out of position players over multiple games. Now that one's pretty easy. You guys can go just pick up a really cheap, out of positions player. For example, come to premium, scroll over to out of position, and then literally just pick up a Sabonis, pick up a Ben Simmons, a Tony Kukoc. Like you can pick up a Kukoc for what, 2,000 MT? Actually, it looks like Kukoc is pretty expensive, so he's 5,000 MT. If you guys don't have any of these cards, I definitely recommend just picking up a couple of them. You can see Ben Simmons is 2,000 MT, 1.5 thousand MT. The bonus might be a little bit expensive because a lot of people do like this card, but he's still relatively cheap, around 5,000 MT. What you guys can do is just pick up one of those cards, go into triple threat offline, and literally just get 50 points with that player over multiple games, and that's super easy. Should take you not that long to complete the score 50 points with out of position players over multiple games. That one is pretty easy. Now we're going to be talking about step 5. First one is going to be win 3 triple threat offline games using 3 Bucks players. Use your Ray Allen, and then just use 2 lower tier gold players that are on the Bucks as well. That one should be pretty self-explanatory as well. Score 50 points with dark matter players over multiple games. Now, if you don't have a dark, oh no, Ray Allen is a dark. Wait, is Ray Allen's a dark matter, right? Yeah, Ray Allen's a dark matter, so that one's actually really easy because I thought Ray Allen was a Galaxy Opal for a second. So yeah, if he's a dark matter, that one should be pretty simple. It's just score 50 points with Ray Allen over multiple games. Play 2 clutch time games. That one's pretty self-explanatory as well. It's just going to clutch time, play 2 clutch time games. You don't have to win the game, just play them. Make 5 dunks over multiple triple threat online games. Once again, a little bit difficult if you don't like playing online, but trust me, triple threat online is super easy. Just use your best team possible and get 5 dunks over multiple triple threat online games. Onto step number 6 is going to be make 10 threes with dark matter player in a game. That's basically just saying make 10 3-pointers with your Ray Allen. That one's super easy as well. Make 20 dunks with Metamorphosis players over multiple games. Like I said, with the out of position, what you guys want to do is come over to your premium, scroll to Metamorphosis, and just pick up a lower tier card. Pick up a Trey Murphy for super cheap. Pick up a JaVale McGee, because we all know he can get dunks. And then maybe pick up a Rudy Fernandez. Pick up those 3 cards. Go into triple threat. Did it say online or any mode? Was it online or any mode? Let me see. The step number 6. Was it online or any mode for dunks? It was just any mode. So you guys can just go into triple threat offline and get your 20 dunks with these Metamorphosis players. And then what you guys want to do is win 10 triple threat offline games. That one's pretty simple as well. So while you're getting the dunks with the Metamorphosis players, you guys are also winning your triple threat offline games for this win 10 triple threat offline games challenge. And then for the last one, win 5 triple threat online games. That one's pretty simple as well, in my opinion. I mean, winning is a little bit harder than some people might say. I do think winning 5 triple threat online games is pretty easy. And today they finally released the final step for the Beyond Level 40. And as you guys can see, the first challenge is going to be get 1 double-double with rewards right out in a game. Easiest way to do that is just go into the 60-point triple threat offline game that we've been talking about throughout this entire video and just get 10 points and 10 assists with Ray Allen. So make sure to use 2 other good cards. When you're trying to get the assist with Ray Allen, it's not that hard. You're not using like gold or emerald players. That one's pretty easy. 10 points, 10 assists with Ray Allen in that 60-point triple threat game. Next one is going to be win 5 single player games. That one's super easy as well. Triple threat offline, challenge games, both super easy for that. Win 3 clutch time games, pretty self-explanatory. Win 3 clutch time games. And I know this one's going to be a little bit annoying for a lot of people. You have to win 2 unlimited games, because a lot of people were getting mad that you had to win 3 unlimited games for Vince Carter. I know people are mad about this. I did just drop a video yesterday telling you guys how to win more games in Unlimited. If you guys want to go check out that video, you can go check it out. Also, I'll leave the video link in the description down below of how to win more of your games in Unlimited. But pretty self-explanatory for the final step. Nothing really too complex. win 3 clutch time games, win 5 single player games, and win 2 unlimited games, as well as getting a double-double with Ray Allen. And obviously, you can do the double-double with Ray Allen while you're grinding for these single player or clutch time games, whatever game mode you guys want to do it in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, once you complete that final step, it will unlock this pack for the Galaxy with DeMarcus Cousins, Richard Hamilton, Kyle Lowry, Gallinari, and Jeremy Grant. Let me know in the comment section down below who you guys are going to be taking from the pack, and let me know what Hall of Fame badge you guys are also going to be taking from this step number 6 pack. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.